So, Welcome here, Overcover Mystics, and this day we are here to do the daily PowRa for the 5th day of the week. The 5 energy is all about karma, i.e., lessons, okay, and making changes, moving away from status quo, and adventurous, being carefree, and just being. The archetype for today is Jupiter, and yeah, that's all about expanding generosity, the higher octave of life. Color therapy is purple, aromatherapy is cedarwood, and the mineral therapy is tin. Okay, today's going to be a real quick and fast one because yeah, that's how I'm flowing right now. Numerological influence this day, we have the 27, which is the 9 on the 9th month on the 2018 year, which is 11 vibration, and the 9 plus 9 plus 11 is 29, plus 11 is 29, and 2 plus 9 is 11. So we have that extra reminder for us that spirit is first and matter is after, and we have to balance both, knowing that we have etherical, divine guidance to usher in the best relationships in this paradigm, because this realm what we're in, it's all about us being social. We learn through interacting with others, but the first interaction that we must learn to cultivate and grow and understand, which is the foremost and most important so we can get into the better relationships, is the relationship with self. And self means yourself and your intangible guides, because they are part of yourself. It's specifically your higher self, because that is part of the closest part of the soul, right? And connected to you. So it's great to get to understand that. And yeah, we're still in the culmination season, all about ending the tried and tested and bringing in the new and improved. Okay. Astrologically, we have a few things going on. We have the moon or the mood moving out of Pisces into Aries, and we have a square with Mars and in air. Sorry, excuse me. So yes, the moon is moving into Aries, okay? And Aries is housing Uranus, which is in a cusp of Pisces and Aries. This is all about, you basking in your uniqueness, realizing that you are a genius, okay? Seriously, you have these unique gifts and you are to bestow the world with them once you understand what they are and cultivate that and work it, right? And it's on the cusp of Aries and Pisces. Pisces is all about that intuition, and Aries is all about that self realization, self actualization. And understanding yourself is understanding your spirit first and matter after. And once you understand and integrate that, you move mountains. Okay, the soul is in Virgo and it's trining Mars as well, which is in Capricorn, and Bati and benching with South Node. And again, the South Node is all about the lessons, the karma that we incurred. And as we're looking at the chart collectively, it's the karma that we've incurred, or the lessons that we are to learn about us being too ambitious in the material realm and not understanding the spirit realm first. And not to take away from the Capricorn energy, like you're not intuitive or you're not into spirituality, just that you work very much on the material realm. Okay. So we have to balance that and understand that spirit comes before the material, right? And yeah, so there's a lot of fire energy right now. We have the moon moving into Aries, and then the trine of Sol and Mars. That's a lot of fire energy right there in Virgo and Capricorn, both earth signs. Yeah, it's all about grounding and being founded and understanding the material as well. But again, never to negate that the spirit is first, and that's what that self at that long time in the Pisces energy, because as well as Virgo, Pisces, of course, is the polarity of Virgo, is also one of the biggest constellation, probably the second biggest constellation. Okay, and we have Venus also in Virgo, and this is opposing the moon. So it's again looking at us checking, making those checks and balances. Okay, what else is going on here? Yeah, all in all, the aspects are speaking to me about us being self-aware about our how we need to flow through our intuitive guidance. Okay, not holding back on nothing, like really actualizing and realizing that yeah, we are spirit first and matter is after, no matter what. Okay, And the cards are always is telling. And you know, I pull the cards and then I look at the charts, or either or, whichever one comes first. But it always matches up so well. But let me, for the archangel message, we have Archangel Gabriel with insight, and this speaks about us, you know, going through stuff and realizing there's a bigger picture. You know, one of the cards I pulled for myself is earlier is that it's not personal. Like the things that we go through in life to check our spirit, it's not a personal thing. It's just a matter of growth. And remember, we are all part. We are all one, okay, and we are all parts of the soul, and we are all having to go through different phases and stages to grow each part of the soul. So don't think it's all you. Don't think it's about you. Really, it's about us growing the soul, because that's what we're here for. We're here as emanations of the soul to grow the soul, to fulfill the soul's purpose, and the soul's purpose is to evolve. Okay, enjoy love and creativity. And then we have beloved underneath the deck, and this is talking about us finding the peace and harmony in the destruction and in the learning phases, okay, and realizing that there's shifts going on. The unicorn again is an auspicious and out of this world, out of this realm energy. It's the ascended mass of the horse. You know, the horse represents majesty, so that's the archangel pet, let's say. And archangel, remember, they're non-denominational, they're here for the human race, all of us. Okay, and then for the trust in your vibe, to accept the gifts of the universe, number 51, which is the sixth vibration. Again, knowing that spirit is first and matters after. Once we really understand that, then we can have the most bliss material realm. And the universe is always bestowing us with gifts, even if it comes like hard lessons to learn. That's a gift right there, because once you learn that, you'll be blessed for it. Learn lessons equates earned blessings, right? And when you're going through your hardship, 16:7, reflect, go within, and call on your joy, guys. Realize that they're always abound. You know, sometimes they're just there, you know, doing things around you to pull you into that ball, into the now, when you're so fixated on this or that. Okay. Yes. Ask your spirit helpers. Again, another 6 that's underneath the deck is you have what we are all born with, guardian angels who are more than willing to help us. We just have to call on them, because they're not going to come in unless we say so, unless we realize it. That's why self-actualization is so important, realizing who you truly are, the truth of the matter, not the facts. It's not that, oh, I am this sign and I'm about this life. No, you are a spiritual being and you are evolving, you are growing. You're never going to be fixed. So don't put no tags on yourself. Okay, and don't allow others to put tags on you. If they see you that you evolved and they're trying to pull you back to where they knew you were, no, tell them like, that was yesterday, babes. I'm right now. Shoot. Okay. And then the tarot message that we have today, we have the 10 of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Beautiful, because what? We're moving away, long due movement here from what has already been established. The shit of yesteryear, the eon of Pisces, where we was just fixated on being told what to do and religion ruling us. Okay? We're moving away from that. We've been slowly but progressively moving away from that. And we can continue to do so in this material realm. Very stable, okay? Very grounded, very intuitive, okay? Knowing the secrets, knowing the polarities, knowing the mystics, balancing our emotions, speaking clearly our truth, okay? Underneath the deck, yes, so we can have blissful relationships that's going to bring about joy, success, fulfillment, fruitfulness. And we have to be more unwilling to make change and go at it a whole new, looking like the fool sometimes. The fool is just because he's looking like a fool because he doesn't care. He's like, oh, fuck you, forget you, whatever you say, how the whole, bye. I'm packing light. No, I don't need all this luggage. No, I don't need all the stuff I incurred all these years. I'm just going for it. Yes, I might fall because I'm not too sure how, and I'm not even looking where I'm going, but I know I can get back up, and I know that I have source within me, so I can pull it out whenever, however, and make it happen with balance. Yes, and knowing your magic and working your magic. And for romance, we have, oh yes, and then water. So we can have so we can be gifted again once we learn those lessons, that it don't matter what people say. It really doesn't matter what people say. This is what the number 5 energy is all about. The 5th day is all about, like, breaking status quo, being like, F that. I'm not going with the tried and tested. I'm ready to balance myself in truth and work the magic that I know I have. So then I can be gifted, yes, by the universe, so we can accept the universe's gift of stronger foundations. Okay, once we take the time to go within and find what is actually true to us. And for the romance we have very soon, it says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, you have to decide whether you want to stick in the mundane or come into the higher octave, right? Because for that you have to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to. We are always guided into the best relationships. Move with that. Okay, much love all. I'm off. Have a beautiful day. Okay, peace. Okay, peace.